Okay, Coach, opening statement on today's 74-56 win over Corpus Christi.
Yeah, I thought it was a really gritty win by our group. Again, there was ebbs and flows in the game, but we found a way to win. We found a way to get the key stops when we needed them, and we found a way to share the ball and get it up to 74 points when I didn't feel like offensively we were at our best. So again, just proud of the group for sharing the ball and coming out with the victory today.
And then Timo, for you, 20 points, 17 rebounds. I mean, I want to say you were able to share with your teammates, but Key got 8. But nearly a 20-point and a 20-plus double-double for you. Do you give that credit for your family and your crew being in town today, or what were you just seeing on the floor?
I guess I got to give them some credit because, this is the first time they've been out here. But, yeah, the ball was up there, in my airspace. So I tried to go up there and go get it.
And then, Coach, for you, it's fitting that we talk about 20 points. I believe the 9th consecutive season for Lady Jack basketball to at least have 20-plus wins during the season. So just mention crossing that benchmark. I know it's probably going to be job's not finished, but just offer a statement on that.
Well, I mean, that is a goal. When you come to Stephen F. Austin and you put that jersey on, we talk about 20-plus win seasons. Again, that's been the standard here. And we talk about the standard in practice every single day. And the standard, if you do it every single day, leads to, good production. And so being able to cross that 20-win benchmark, it does mean a lot to us. We celebrated it a little bit in the locker room, but ultimately what you said is correct. The job's not finished. We still got a long way till we get to Lake Charles, and we still got a lot of growing to do, if I'm being honest. And I like that for our team. Again, I feel like we're winning games by 18 points and we're not playing our best. So we're going to be really scared when we are playing our best. And, again, 20 wins is legit. So
It's really nice to say that you're still growing when you have 2 girls cross 20 points in a single game.
Yeah. I truly believe that, though. I truly believe it.
Turn it over to the media.
Coach, on top of all that, it felt like when you're up by double digits, it didn't feel like it necessarily, but what's the confidence level like amongst the team right now?
I think they're a highly confident group. Again, we were talking pre-production right here about how we have confidence and we walk around with a little bit of swagger. And so I think there's confidence there, and they put the work in to be confident. So we just got to make sure we continue to grow and take the correct steps to continue to grow as a group. But they walk around with swagger and confidence. They're not lacking that at all.
And Trinity, obviously, you talked about your family being here, but just the crowd as a whole, how did that contribute to you tonight?
I would say yes. I appreciate people coming out supporting us. We try to keep things interesting, give them something fun to watch,
Interesting.
Interesting in a positive way.
No, I thought the home crowd was amazing. Again, there's a lot of people here. It was loud from the beginning. There's timeouts. I'm like, geez, it's extremely loud in here. And I thought they were engaged. Purple Haze did a good job of showing up and showing out. They had their Hawaiian stuff on and theme. So again, the Sawmill is a special place to play. We recruit to that. We tell recruits when they're coming here, hey, you're going to enjoy playing in front of our home crowd. And I think they showed up and gave us the juice when we needed it. There were times where we weren't going the right way and a shot goes in and they gave us that shot in the arm. So kudos to our crowd for showing up early for this doubleheader and giving us a lot of juice.
Okay, so Faith Blackstone ended with 22 points. Half of them came from the free throw line. She also drew 7 fouls. What does that mean to get somebody like her that can draw fouls but then can also knock down the free throws?
Yeah, I mean, y'all are probably going to get tired of hearing me say this, but I've said it multiple times. She's a professional scorer. She's going to get her buckets, whether it's at the free throw line, the three-point line, or to the rim. So, again, she's professional in her approach. She comes in, gets her shots up on her own, but then she's ready to work, and she can put the ball in the bucket and fill it up. Again, she went 4 of 14, but still found a way to get to 22 points. So watch out when she's really rolling from the field. So that kid works hard, and it showed up in her stat line.
And I want to talk about Key Roseby's second collegiate start, and she knocks down 3 three-pointers, gets 12 points, 8 boards. What did you see from the young freshman?
Key is one of the most talented players I've ever coached. And so, Lady Jack fans should be looking forward to watching that kid grow and continue to get better. She's probably got one of the prettiest shots I've ever seen. I tell her all the time, just shoot it, Key. Like, if you don't know what to do, just throw it up, that orange thing towards the other orange thing, and see what happens. And she did that tonight. She made some really key shots that gave us some momentum. So really looking forward to watching Key continue to grow.
One of the key points,
there you go,
Key,
play on words.
Yeah, I didn't mean to, but the ability to step up, obviously with Key being able to come in with the injury that Avery has, and then Monty having a little bit of the injury, but then being able to have, because it was definitely a momentum game, but to add on to the free throws, honestly I want your perspective from the player side, especially from that free throw, with you being 5 of those free throws and then Faith also contributing a good majority of it. It seemed like you guys kind of needed those free throws in order to help not only catch your breath, but then be able to restart those momentums, because being able to hit those from the line and then being able to go on those runs that you guys were able to after those free throws seemed to help you guys today.
Yeah, I mean, they're free, so you might as well get up there and knock them down. But, you know, I think it just shows our aggression, people trying to get to the rim, our guards being aggressive, making those dump-off passes to me where I can get up there and I try to finish it for them and then knock down those free throws.
Last thing, it could be just a closing statement. I build a little bit more on the family dynamic, because your entire family balls.
Yeah.
And it's really special to have them here, especially when you have your twin sister being in West Virginia. So just talk about the dynamic and how it's been able to grow over your college career.
I mean, my family that's my rock. I mean, they come out, they support. They drove down to 6 hours this morning. My twin sister is down the street playing in Houston. I think they probably just finished up too. And I got 2 other siblings playing and rowing and doing all types of stuff. But yeah, my family is definitely, we locked in.
Yeah, that we recruit the families here, you know, again, and it could be, you know, mom and dad and however many siblings, or it could be grandma and mom raising you. Again, the family structure is so important. She has an amazing family that supports her and is behind her. And so, again, it's always great when you can have families here, host them around. You know, again, her family, like she said, is an athletic family. I get scared on family day because they're all down there hooping and they're playing extremely hard versus each other. But that's molded her into the young lady that she is. She's came up in an athletic, God-fearing, competitive household. And so that's, you know, we've reaped the benefits of that here in Nacogdoches.
All right, so final statement. You close out this homestand, obviously. Now you're preparing for a 4-game road trip. Just next steps as a player, and then obviously next steps as a coach before the next time we're back in the Sawmill, which will be 2 weeks from now.
I'm looking forward to it. I love road games. I think we want to keep the momentum that we have, keep going in a positive direction. Like he said, we have a lot of room to grow, but I feel like we're winning, so that helps us as well. But we know where we want to be at the end of the season, so let's get these next 4.
Yeah, I mean, from a coach standpoint, it's just preparation. You know, again, we'll celebrate this one today. Tomorrow, we'll get up here to the office. We'll start watching film on East Texas A&M, Northwestern State. We'll put the game plan in starting on Monday. We'll watch a little bit. We'll watch more of us Monday, and we'll start working on them at the end of Monday, Tuesday. And then we're flying around on Wednesday, and then we're ready to go on Thursday. So it's day to day. Again, you don't try and change things because it's a away game, road game, home game, whatever. Just try and stay routine, keep them in routine, but also keep them motivated. You know, again, we talk about what's the hardest race to run. It's the marathon, right? Because again, it's not only physically draining but mentally draining. So we're in towards the tail end of this marathon, but we need to definitely make sure we're staying motivated.
Lady Jacks officially crossed the 20-plus win threshold with their win over Corpus Christi, 74-56. Guys, thank you for your time.
Appreciate you. Axe 'em Jacks.